not Chinese lettering, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it is Chinese lettering. Well,
Holy
this part.
crap!
Wait.
They do still make Sharkleberry Finn.
The views and the words you hear tonight are meant to be taken as wrong or right. Just a bunch of voices, wild and free, spewing thoughts in pure absurdity.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, why am I doing this now?
The views and the words you hear tonight are meant to be taken as wrong or right. Just a bunch of voices, wild and free, spewing thoughts in pure absurdity. These ain't for kids, so walk away. Only for grown-ups who can play. Degenerates online, we own that claim, but don't take it seriously, it's just a game.
He was literally 2 seconds away from, yes, queen! That's gonna leave a mark.
And for some reason, that would just make the police go, Eureka!
And her daughter, that vegan booty. The reason why I didn't put her in here is because I don't want to look at vegan booty, because there is no such thing as a vegan booty.
This ain't for kids, so walk away. Only for grown-ups who can play. Degenerates online, we own that claim, but don't take it seriously. It's just a game.
Atlantean coated crystal.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting cheese.
What in the sugar-coated free basing fuck is this?
Hello, I'm just fixing something. No, I didn't. I chose Dave Belser.
Whatever. Oh, no, I should explain more. I'm having a reaction to my iced tea. I switched the container and it's getting better, but my mouth feels like it's on fire at the moment.
Ain't that some shit? Oh yeah, it's buffering. Let me refresh it.
You're getting throttled for something.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's.
That's not, you want up, not the up doesn't, or the down doesn't matter at this point. It's the up that matters. Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, they say they cannot hear you, Nox, right now. Yeah, they could hear us, but they cannot hear you.
Now can you hear me?
Context.
If you guys can hear me, tell me. Because guess what? For some reason, OBS turned off my fucking mic.
What a bitch.
Okay, you guys can hear me now.
Yeah, they can hear him, yes.
Dearest
yes.
OBS, kindly fuck off. This is the reason I am switching to Streamlabs, you cunting motherfucking cunt face.
Also, since I switched my container, stopped. So it was definitely that container. Maybe I'll just retire that tumbler.
Okay. Now, hopefully, I don't know why it's saying that I'm being throttled on YouTube because I shouldn't be. I am on... Hold on, let me see my stream settings. I'm on normal latency. It's saying, error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth buffering.
It's just straight
YouTube's also been acting weird, like even for me. The other day I was watching something and like it just...
No, I really am not. I'm actually about ready to launch shit into outer space. Get on my fucking way. Okay, I have Surfshark off. And it shouldn't because I have to go I have to hit go live again, I think. But here's the thing. I just lost most of my fucking viewers. So you're going to hear me do this right now. Okay? You're going to hear me do this. Yes. I have a job now. Okay? And I love streaming. I love hanging out with people. I love being around you people. You guys are awesome. I love every one of you. But these are the reasons why I had to get a full-time, or not a full-time, but a part-time job. Is because with the whole entire fucking culture of live streaming and YouTube, and how every time I can't use certain freaking words to describe events, I cannot actually use the word, and I don't give a shit. You can cancel me, but I can't use the word suicide when I'm talking about somebody committing suicide in a fucking video. I cannot use the word pedophile when talking about somebody who is a pedophile. Because of this shit, I had to completely censor myself. And the mental burnout that I actually felt when it comes to that was really high. Hence why I stepped back from doing a lot of videos, doing one video a week. Okay? The second reason why I went to live streaming is so that I can get my thoughts out fully and to share how I am personally. But because of the stuff that I cover, I am getting very little monetization from it. What you guys donate, I'm very grateful for. But unfortunately, I had to get a second job. I had to get a part-time job, which I got. I work for Walmart. I'm a stalker at Walmart. And you want to know something? I'm not going to complain that I'm working at Walmart because I have a fucking job. Okay? I'm not going to be like in Praise of Shadows. I only got $500 last month. I can't live off of that. Get a fucking job then. In Praise of Shadows, it is an option for him. No, I am not a greeter. I am a stalker. Censored. Basically what I do... No, OBS Studio is literally disconnecting and reconnecting. I'm going to try something. I'm going to restart my... No, it's not that. I'm going to restart my computer. Okay? I'm going to restart and see if that helps. I don't know if... I'm not getting anything from YouTube right now. Okay, let's see here. Well, it's showing me as live right now. Okay. Well, tell people to come back. Yeah, we're fucking back. Like I was saying, hopefully that fixed the fucking problem. But no, I'm tethered. Okay. I hope people understand this. The reason why I actually had to get a job was because of this stuff. I was getting frustrated because I swear the reason why is because of my setup and I can't afford a better setup. But at the same time, I also need to actually have money to live. So, no, I'm not going to be like in Praise of Shadows, who made a bad fucking review and then complained about the fact that horror is a liberal thing and that conservatives should have nothing to do with horror or should even go outside. So, yeah, I hate to break it to you, but I'm working as a stalker at Walmart, okay? No, that's not a fucking alleged. That's exactly what I'm doing. So don't try that freaking allegedly, because I can tell you this right now. I am fully a stalker. Okay? Now, I gotta actually make sure that things are set up to where I will be able to freaking play video. Okay? So you're gonna see the starting screen. I need to actually set something up. Okay? Well, give me a second, guys. Just give me 1 second. I promise you that I will get this shit figured out. Okay. Now they can hear you, and I already know that. That's what I was thinking is that Spectrum is throttling me. It's like, you don't deserve the people watching you. You had 15 people watching you. Oh, now that's down to whatever it is now. I don't know because I'm not paying attention. But hey, top 10 bands is now tied for frickin' a three-way tie. Nobody wants meme review. Guys, why do you hate meme review? Why? And I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the reasons why you are not paid the big bucks. Oh, damn. We are live right now. We got 20 minutes of boobas. Okay. Well, shit. That was the wrong thing. So, I have to pull up video. So, give me 1 second. I got to make sure that the video is showing up and working. Because, you know, fuck the world. Anyways, here we go. That's up. Now, I can't hear red or right. God damn it. Why did the Discord not frickin' connect to the Discord? Now you should be able to hear them.
And you hear us now.
My TTS is quiet because I can't figure out why it's not fucking working.
Try again.
Not right now. I have more freaking, hold on. Let me actually, I might have to make a separate audio for that. I don't know. Really quickly say something, guys.
Hi.
You hear us now.
Can you guys hear us now? Hear them now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, can we get through current events without any fucking issues?
Please, can we?
What was yours?
Basically, I sent you the link, but basically, Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna have a biggest patch on the way starting next year.
What is this fucking picture?
Which one?
The picture that's on this? Hang on, I gotta actually share screen, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. I'm like,
I have to do this this shit all over again because, you know, OBS wants to be a cunt, and YouTube wants to be a cunt, and everything wants to be a cunt. Anyone else want to be a cunt?
Tell that to Alyssa. But anyways,
think of what the fuck.
But for more context, basically we're gonna have crossplay, photo mode, and 12 new subclasses with patch 18 coming next year, which is the biggest patch that everyone wanted because everyone wanted crossplay. And I know this because the D&D community are like stuck on one platform. And the fact that Larian Studios are like saying, hey, we're going to do crossplay starting next year. And that's going to be the biggest patch alongside with photo mode. That's why you see what the fuck pictures over there.
Can I just say this right now?
Yes.
It's D&D.
But yes, for
Fighting with the dragons of yore. It's D&D. Never kissed a lady before. Nope.
But anyways, as for the additional subclasses, we have Bard, Barbarian, Celtic, Druid. Hello, by the way,
wait.
Paladin.
Wait. Did you say Celtic?
Celric. Sorry, Celric. That's what I meant to say.
Cleric?
Cleric.
Like, if you're gonna talk D&D,
I had an ADHD.
person
I
that
had the
plays it.
ADHD moment. Okay.
Guys,
Paladin, fighter, monk,
Cleric.
ranger, rogue, sorcerer, warlock, and wizard.
Did you just say it's bard, barbarian, cleric, druid, paladin, fighter, monk, ranger, rogue, sorcerer, warlock, and wizard. These are all standard D&D classes. I play a rogue bard. Fun fact.
Which is something they're bringing in.
Fun fact.
No, I played that in the tabletop game.
Fun
I have
fact.
a rogue bard that's a pirate.
Fun fact. This is going to totally be Red's last stream.
No,
He
no,
can't
boy,
say
that's
cleric.
it.
You see, he's going back to burrito school to learn how to talk.
No. Listen here. I am just doing my deeds, okay? But a lot of people needs to know about this, okay?
Hang on a second. Why is my fucking computer doing a virus scan now?
Apparently, it thinks OBS is a virus.
No,
that or maybe the Spectrum.
Stop scan. Don't need to frickin' scan for viruses right now. I am doing something. But anyways, can I actually get to my news really quick before I do yours?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and then I'll put the kitty cat in the other room.
Okay. I did get a job. I am now working, as I said earlier, for Walmart. I am a stalker, which basically means everything that you guys get to take from Walmart, I have to put on the fucking shelves. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how fun that is?
Not for your back, if that's the case.
Oh, I wear a back brace. It's no big deal. No, the thing is, though, it is a job, and I'm grateful for it because unlike a lot of fucking people who complain about how, oh, YouTube, I'm not making enough money off of YouTube. What am I going to do to pay my bills? Get a job. Work YouTube as a side hustle. But how this is going to affect stuff going forward? Not nearly as much as I thought it was going to. I have Wednesdays free. Wednesdays is one of my days off. Saturdays, I get out at 4 o'clock, and stream is at 5:30, and it's not an hour and a half to get home. It is literally 20 minutes away from me.
I am back.
Yeah.
You are back?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Anyways.
Kitty in the other room.
Yes, I am working for the evil empire. Yes, stalker. 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 I cannot speak. But anyways, stalker. That is what I do. But here's the thing. I am grateful. And this is the thing that people do not fucking understand. If somebody goes, oh, you just stock shelves at Walmart's. What do you don't make enough money. Neither. You know what I say to that?
Fuck them.
Money can't buy you fucking happiness. Money
That's true.
Can't buy you the ability to learn Fireball.
No, it cannot. Just a lot of pain and determination. And I had a really funny things come full circle the other day with the article I linked to and me in the supermarket yesterday.
Well, let me finish really quickly.
Yeah.
There's this line from a song, and for all of you who don't listen to country music, just zone me out, which is probably my two co-hosts. But It's a song called Cafe Down on the Corner. And the song is about a farmer who basically lost his land and now has to work at a cafe. And it says, this job don't pay half what it's worth, but it's a thankful man who gets it. You should be thankful for everything you get in life. Because if you're just fucking look at it, you're not going to get out of life alive. Okay?
That's true.
So be thankful for everything that you have. which is funny because what's coming up? Thanksgiving. We're gonna actually talk about Thanksgiving before we actually did things. Before we actually go through things. And yes, I understand censored zoned out, but you still get 20 minutes on the clock for your shit. And now, what is this picture? And why is a crow being eaten by a snake?
It's not a
in the
crow. That's a
fuck?
magpie.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, that's a magpie? Oh, this must be Australia then.
Yeah, that's what I said. Remember how we
Yep.
were talking about Australia the other day and how everything was going to kill you? Walking out of your front porch and seeing that?
Come to Australia, you might accidentally get killed.
That or you might have some in Nintendo.
Hey, I
I
miss
mean,
Otendo.
I saw that and went, nope. Noping right out of that. Nope.
Here's the funny thing. And I'm not going to try to jinx it, but since I actually restarted my computer, everything's working fine. So maybe I just needed to restart my computer. Maybe I should not turn on my computer until 30 minutes before we go live.
Pretty much.
Maybe that should help.
Okay. So, anywho, story time with Ray. And this is going to involve the
Really
deep
quickly,
somehow.
it's the snake from Resident Evil. I agree with Peter Freakout. I almost said perfect freakout. It's like, what is a perfect
Perfect
freakout?
freak out. Listen,
I
we all have
mean, this
ADHD moment,
picture,
okay?
I would allow it. Ugh, the cat wants back in.
So
I
this
feed
is
him
the
some-
story time that you're talking about?
Yeah, no, that yes, but hang on.
Well, she's off doing the things. Let's actually talk shit about her while she's gone.
Let's see.
Okay,
Where
so
did we
story time with Ray.
Fuck.
Ah,
And then we'll talk. And then we will go into the article that I linked. Okay, here.
Great. Googly
So I
moogly.
was okay.
Holy
So I was
shit.
at the store yesterday, and I was picking up some shrimp for my grandfather, and the guy in front of us bought 5 live lobsters. Uh-oh. FemNox for
Uh-oh.
the stream. There you go. Take the timer off.
Holy shit. It's
Okay.
for the
Okay,
remainder
we're-
of the stream.
For the remainder of the stream, you guys get the fun bags.
Okay.
Yep, have fun with that shit.
So back to my
07s.
ADHD.
No, really
Mhm.
quickly, the TTS I did not get a chance to fix. I apologize. I don't know why it's actually not playing. I might actually have to do a separate audio track for it. I'll fix it in post or sometime sooner or later. But for
Fix it.
right now, I am just going to be like, I'll read it out, okay? Actually, I will let... From now on, the Mexican person has to do it. The burrito has to do it.
He couldn't pronounce
Not one
cleric.
apple
You
David.
really trust him with that?
It'll be funny!
Listen. Déjame que yo haga eso. Let me do this.
Now you got to do it. Say it.
Okay. Disturbing Studies calls for immediate
That-
No,
ban.
not
on-
that, you
not
dumb
that.
ass. The super chats. You have to read the super
Super chat.
chats.
Nox really needs that money. He really needs that money. Just try and delight in the mood and FemNox for the stream. Thank you, Mystic Shadows, for that $50 though. Put me in the peak order if you have to. I don't give a shit.
1 second.
Okay, P corner. You're in the P
Yeah, I
corner.
fucking called it. Yeah, I fucking called it.
07's for our lovely friend Mystic Shadows. Okay, shift them to the next stream. Okay, censored. I will do that. Just remind me. Just remind me you need that. We have to start the stream with Boobas, and I'll do it. But anyways, Ray, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, my grandfather was talking to me for a second. So anywho, back to story time with me. So we were
Sorry.
at as to what made me find this story interesting and why things come full circle. We were at the store the other day getting shrimp for my grandfather, okay? And the guy in front of us bought 5 live lobsters.
That guy has to be rich.
Has to be.
Okay. And so I'm just sitting there, and all that keeps flashing into my mind is the scene where the Deep is trying to save the lobster, and he ends up getting it killed instead. And so I was looking around the internet today and found this article about how they've discovered that crabs and other crustaceans actually feel pain when you boil them alive. So now it's a humanitarian issue about how we're actually supposed to kill a lobster or a crab or a shrimp or a crawdad to eat it, because they're not protected under like animals with the humane like death stuff that they have to do when they slaughter animals. and they aren't protected yet because they didn't know they felt pain because they thought they were more like insects where they don't have the ability to feel pain, and they even like hook them up to a brain scan EKG thing and prove they feel pain. So now there's ethical issues about eating lobsters and crabs. I just think it's interesting, and I think it's funny.
It's
Can I point out
kinda
something really
dumb.
quickly?
Mm.
Yeah, did you have to start that story with with the whole entire? I was watching something about the deep.
Well, no, it's just funny that I'm trying not to. I have this scene from the TV show playing in my mind with this guy's buying the 5 lobsters, and I'm like, I know the lobster's fate, and I'm just trying not to snicker and laugh about it because you know me.
So
And then I find this article and went, oh, now I have conflicting issues about laughing about it.
So, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I hope you all got your turkeys. I hope they're perfectly stuffed. Okay.
Nope, not eating turkey. I am having Chick-fil-A.
I hope that your pumpkin pies are extra pumpkin-y. And I hope that
Have the pumpkin pie.
you guys don't get into political debates with relatives on which president was the greatest, because we all know the greatest president of all time was Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes.
I'd say Mickey Mouse at this point.
But anyways, it is a time to feel thankful about things. So you hear that all the time. And as you get older, as you're young, you're like, God, this is annoying. And then you get older, you realize, yeah, you should be thankful about some things. Here's what I'm thankful for. We're going to actually pick one topic each to talk about what we're thankful for. In brief words, I am thankful for the friends that I have, the audience that I have procured, and also tea. Because I can't have that much coffee anymore.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
One of us.
Red,
Sorry.
what are you thankful for?
Honestly, I'm just grateful with all the friends and the people that I have, talk to and communicate with. Sure, I could be a fucking dumb burrito once in a while, but I'm truly grateful to interact with those people and all the friends that I have along the way, especially with the communities like this one, Minxies, everyone else in general, and mostly the families, because you can't be thankful if you don't have the fams. Okay.
Okay. Ray, what are you thankful for? And if you mention the deep, I'm going to go screaming like a little girl.
I mean, then I should just mention the deep so you go screaming like a little girl so everyone
Oh,
can hear it.
God, this shit again.
By the way, I have this new joke, okay?
Please
And people are not taking me seriously, thank the fuck God. But one of the, because I work in a setting where there's this thing called a baler. Do you know what a baler is?
No.
I mean, when I think of a baler, I think of the farm equipment that bales the hay, but that's just me.
Well, it's kind of like that, but it crushes down down
Okay.
cardboard boxes, tethers them off, and then pulls them out. It's like this. Now, from now on, from every time that you are talking about the deep, I'm just gonna picture myself jumping into the fucking baler.
I mean, are you trying to give me an easy challenge here? I can
No.
make it worse.
No, I'm trying to piss off the volcano.
Okay. Anywho, I am quite thankful for my little fluffy kitty cats, who are, fun fact, one of them is now a registered service animal. 07's in the chat for Ronan. Because, not only are they my cats, but he detects my low blood sugar.
Yes.
So, yay.
Well, share what you guys are thankful for in the chat while we move on to the main topic of today. Because I have to be done in an hour and a half because I have to go and do stuff with my wife that doesn't involve sexy times. It's just adult times. So, here is Alyssa Mercanti. Well, something of hers. Anyways, as you can see, I am blocked by her. I cannot respond to her with anything. But apparently she really likes Frogan. Not surprising. But I'm just going to say this. Here's why I got blocked by Alyssa Mercanti. Okay? Calling out the fact that she is very thirsty for Hassan Piker.
Not only that, she's also a schizophrenic on the internet. So
So-
obsessed with some guy named Smash JT.
So
And
let's
I
go
could go on
over
with
the reason. I'm going to say the reasons, in my opinion, why she is the worst journalist out there. For one thing, she worked for Kotaku. Okay? Do I have to explain why Kotaku is a bad freaking site to get your information about anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The thing is, I feel like Kotaku in general is just a dumpster fire, and whoever they hire for journalists are just terrible in general speaking terms.
And
Well,
in
they
my
do a
She's
lot
an
of
example
work
of
with-
it.
They look a lot. They do a lot of work with freelance people too. So
yes, but here's my opinion on when you're a journalist. Okay, you can disagree with me all you want, but there is a level of professionalism that you should have as a journalist. Correct?
yes,
Even if you're an editor, if you're writing editorials, you have to have some level of professionalism. Alyssa Mercante's level of professionalism is that of a prepubescent 12-year-old girl who is spoiled rotten and whose mother finally said no to her.
yeah,
She is a woman who, when somebody was criticizing her, found that person's wife's fucking private Facebook to message them instead of going to that fucking person.
Mm-hmm.
This person
Totally not a stalker.
No, this person is so into video games should be inclusive. And I've heard somewhere, and I'm not fully sure if this is the case. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but she's not an actual gamer.
Oh,
I
no,
have
she
heard
is.
that multiple times. She is?
No, she isn't.
So
She
she should
pretends
not
that
be.
she is.
She should not be actually fucking. It's like with feminist frequency. I have no problem with people saying, "Hey, the game industry should be a little bit more inclusive," as long as you give examples of why. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Have no problem with that, because if you're willing to say that, I'm willing to actually give counter arguments of things like how Lara Croft is a really good protagonist in the fucking Tomb Raider games. Right?
yeah. The problem is with Tomb Raider, all guys focused on was her tits.
I didn't.
That's not well, but most guys did, and that's not the fault of the game, if that makes
No.
sense.
It's not. But at the same time, it's also one of those things that's like, hey, boobs are fun, yes. But at the same time, you should not be afraid of shit like that. And this, apparently she worked doing webcam stuff at one point, I heard too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if hey, I have nothing against sex workers or any type of kind of workers in that field. But if she did do that, she did not put it on her LinkedIn page. But by the way, if in case somebody actually wants to say I'm doxing her, LinkedIn is a social website where you can look at things publicly. I do have a LinkedIn, okay? So I'm signed into LinkedIn. And I figured that I would actually look at her LinkedIn page because guess what? It is public. Because guess what? This is how people find jobs. Correct?
Yep. That's how it should be.
So I looked at her publicly available LinkedIn page. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
She's a writer, editor, obsessive, proven track record, and growing editorial property. Well, guess
At
what?
least she got the obsessive part, right?
Yes. She's from Newcastle University, which, cool. I'm going to open the details really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
She is, well, I'm not going to say that. Okay. I'm not going to do that, even though that I don't want to actually dox that part. Or not even dox, but look at that part because you never know. But she's a freelance writer now because she got fired by Otaku or Kotaku. And here's the thing. I think she got fired. I don't know if she got fired. It doesn't make any sense that she'd be like, hey, and welcome back, Ollie. Welcome back.
I think it was either she got laid off, or she was one of the people that got laid off, or that she actually fired. It's either one of the two. But she's no longer there at Kotaku. That's all we could say.
And she was a full-time editor. A senior editor. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She edited for Games Radar, which I don't know anything about Games Radar. I just want to know who this person is before I actually talk about them. So,
yeah.
And apparently she went to Newcastle University, which is fine. Good place, but here's the problem I have.
Binghamton University.
Binghamton University. Where am I from?
Oh God. No.
Ray, where am I
Oh
from?
no.
Yep.
Oh no.
As
Big
a
deal.
citizen of the city of Binghamton, New York, we do not support this woman.
Are you saying she has been exiled? Excommunicated?
We do not talk about this. We will not talk about this. But apparently she was responsible alcohol service. She has a responsible alcohol service certification. This is the stuff if you're an employer, this is the stuff you see. And again, I'm not saying go bug her. I'm going to say this to guys, okay? Do not harass anyone we talk about, okay? This is like we are just coming across a fucking accident. You don't get out of the car to fucking try to help.
Mm-hmm.
You just stare and go, holy shit, that's an accident. Keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times. Okay,
Yeah.
or else Ray is going to eat you.
Yep.
I like
Not
how she
even
ate the
picky
wires
anymore.
earlier.
Yep. Not even picky anymore.
But that is the thing. The thing is, Smash JT talked about her. A lot of people have talked about her. But the thing is, I would not actually have a problem with her if she didn't just come off as a complete fucking nut job. Now, I'm going to go back to her X page really quickly, okay? Because some of the stuff she actually posts, which I'm blocked. I can't, I can't do anything. Like, this person says, Alyssa, no one wants to fuck you. Get over yourself. So she posts this fucking picture like that's a bad thing. I'm pretty sure that there's a woman that would actually look at that and go, actually, I love the beard.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's her gotcha when in reality it's like, you don't know if that person's married or not. Like, you don't know that, you dumb bitch.
Come watch
Oh,
me play
this is the one I
Alien
was trying to show you.
Isolation. What?
This is the one I was telling you about where she is allegedly a gamer.
So should I watch this?
Well, we have to since we're entering this rabbit hole.
Okay, let's see if this actually will work. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
That scared them.
Wait,
Close the door.
do you see how fake she is?
Close the door.
Do you see the fakeness of this bitch?
Ray, do you think she has a career in acting?
Nope.
No, this is 100% fake. She's faking to be like, oh my god, I'm a gamer, guys. Trust me. I got killed by a fucking alien. Trust me, bro. It's like, no, you're not. You're just being fake and petty as hell.
If you have a good YouTube contact, DM me. I wonder why. I'm just wondering something. Oh, and then
Oh, Jesus.
I don't need
Nobody
my.
wants to say that.
I
fucking-
don't need anybody. Okay,
Hold on, I need to puke in the back. So give me a second.
let's see what this says.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, is she actually reporting people?
Oh yes, that's another thing I was gonna tell you. She's reporting people to people like Eric, Smash JT, basically anyone that has criticized her for the past year. She has a nasty habit for those kinds of things. I'm telling you. Because
Let me read this for a second. To whom it may concern at YouTube gaming and YouTube creators. This individual is falsely reporting my channel. I'll just pull this up. This individual is falsely reporting my channel and rallying their audience in a coordinated call to action to deplatform me. This behavior constitutes targeted harassment under YouTube's TOS. I urge you to review my channel and content thoroughly. My videos focus on commentary, covering a variety of topics, news, and public figures, all within the boundaries of YouTube guidelines. While my humor may include crude or sexual jokes at times, I take care to adhere to platform rules and maintain appropriate content standards. Same with me. And here's the thing. The reason why I actually clicked off of the thing with the details is it said the city she lived in. Okay? I'm going to go back as soon as I get time. I'm probably not going to be tonight, but it was probably going to be tomorrow. And probably clip out that one little part.
yeah,
Because
we didn't know.
Because I didn't know that it said where she lives, and I don't know. Actually, let me see if it actually says it on her freaking thing. Well, yeah, it's pretty much the same place. So since she's actually got it public everywhere, I'm not going to worry about it then. But again, I don't want her. I don't want people to actually go bug her. Okay, I really don't.
Yeah.
You think about this. Would you want somebody to? Would you want somebody bugging your family members or even you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, no, fuck off. Leave
There's
my
a difference
family.
between criticism and bugging somebody and harassing them. Like me calling her out on social media. That's the first time I ever fucking called her out. Okay?
Yeah.
And I had a legitimate reason for it. It's because she was trying to claim that the reason why Frogan and a couple of other YouTubers, or not YouTubers, Twitch channels got freaking banned for 30 days and it's something to do with her article and there was something to do with her article and who was the streamer that actually showed? I think it was Destiny. Yeah, it was Destiny. She was trying to actually state that Destiny kind of got her banned or got them banned or whatever. I can't remember the exact thing, but she was misquoting what Destiny was doing, which was showing that she is thirsty for Hassan.
Yeah, she was like very obsessively. Like she has this notice me senpai behavior towards him, and I think she has dozens of tweets of it, like constantly. We're talking like
Over 4
20
years.
tweets.
Over 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, the man who ranted drunk for hours on YouTube, during which he said he wants to look at my butthole. Nobody wants to do that. That he could quote unquote fix me. That he wants to take on a date. Shouldn't that be wants to take me on a date?
Yeah.
It's supposed to
That
take
I'm a
me
twat.
up. Want to take
Called me
on a date.
babe.
Yeah, it's gone.
I'm wondering something. I'm actually wondering something now.
What could it be?
This is actually, I think it's doing this because of the topic.
It would have to monitor you in real time, though. It doesn't do that.
Actually, you're fixed now.
I'm fixed. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see
I'm
you.
still saying it's your ISP.
It can't be my ISP.
Yes, it can. They could be throttling you just because. There could be an issue between them and your router, and it does this. There
Yeah,
could be
Nox,
a
you're back.
damaged wire or something between them and your house.
Except one
The
thing.
internet speed has nothing to do with that. The internet speed has nothing to do with that.
Guys, we are back.
You could
It's
still have
official.
network issues and still have internet. Speed test doesn't show that.
Yeah, but here's
It's
the thing.
micro-
Here's the thing. If that was the case, if it was the case, and I'm not saying that it isn't, and just hear me out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You got to admit, it's kind of really fucking interesting coincidence. Every time I'm talking about Alyssa Mercanti, my fucking internet starts calling out.
It is a coincidence because it's called micro dropping. Basically, there'll be small packets of internet data that are dropped that will cause things to disconnect, but it's so infrequent that your normal internet thing keeps connecting. One of the close people that I'm friends with works for Comcast in their IT department.
So what
It's
you're saying is
something-
Spectrum is a butthole, and I should pick
Yes.
something else. Okay.
It's something, yeah, it's something between your ISP and your router doing this. I don't know if there's a wire damaged or there's something in your router that's not correct, but it's something on the ISP's end. It's not on your end if you have everything up to date.
I have
you would
everything up to
need-
date, and my router
Yeah.
should be working, so it's got to be something with Spectrum.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying.
trying
It's
to
something
say.
with your ISP.
Okay. Anyways, we
Spectrum.
are losing our patience with this stuff. But anyways, let's continue.
Let's get this shit over with.
Alyssa Mercante decided to. This is the one thing that I really wanted to talk about. This is going to prove to. This is something that I wanted to. This is the one thing I wanted to talk about out of everything. So, when you actually challenge somebody to a fight, what do you expect?
I don't know. Fight me, bro, and then we'll go 1v1. Okay, where to go?
Ray,
Right?
Ray, if I say fight me, what are you going to do?
I'm bringing a bat.
Okay. Watch what she does. Ready? First of all, I'm going to actually say something about this clip that's not going to be at all controversial.
People in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other.
Doesn't she sound like she's fucking on drugs?
Yes, she is.
Not only that, like, I mean, bullying is a thing that has been going on since the dawn of time. You're not gonna stop it. While it sucks, it's human nature.
By the way, gaming industry, what do they normally say about bullying?
Normally, you get banned for that shit.
Yeah.
By the
you're
way,
just
it's
banned.
in fucking terms of services in most of the fucking games that you get.
Yeah, 100%.
So guess
Bless
what?
And there's a
Sorry.
no. I was gonna say that there's even like if there's a player who's being harassed, you could literally just report the goddamn player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here we go. Let's continue.
Other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Listen to all those fucking kiss asses right there who actually, I don't think any of the people that are in here are gamers. You cannot
What
tell
a
me
bunch
that
of
any of them are
losers.
gamers. Here's why.
There's just a bunch. They're just a bunch of losers. Let's be honest.
I don't even know where this what this is from, where she said all this, but
say we don't want you around if you're gonna be a cunt.
yeah. Okay, hold on, really quickly. Okay, Alyssa Mercante, we don't want you around if you're gonna be a cunt.
Yeah, like
I'm using
fuck
your
off.
words against you, because guess what? When you point the finger at somebody, there's about three different other fingers pointing right back at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you should watch what you say and watch what you do, because you are also should be held to the same standards that what you're saying.
Yeah, held accountable.
Yeah.
And hateful, and that the games industry is diverse naturally, not because anyone's making them be diverse.
She's acting like this is the most insanely intelligent and wise thing ever, and
Well,
the
no,
most smug
she's-
face. Go ahead.
This
But
is
that's
Frost
just it,
2.0
like,
at
that's
this
just
point.
it. Like they are forcing them to be diverse because again, it's not they want diversity in the workplace, and this goes back to I've said it before. Like I'm all for diversity in the workplace, but when it comes to someone operating on me, I want the best person for the job. I don't exactly care about their diversity hirings at that point.
Not only that, is that nobody and I know there's some things
Wait.
that-
I gotta actually censor gets pinned, which is why I
do you
don't
point?
curl up my fingers when I point.
That's true. That is absolutely true. But as I was
Because-
saying, is that nobody wants. And here's my thing, Nox. When you play video games, what's the first thing in your mind? You feel like you just want to escape reality and just enjoy as an entertainment, right?
This is gonna be kind of controversial because I know I'm surrounded by gamers. I'm thinking I have time to kill, and
Okay.
plus I have to do research for projects, so I'm going to do something while I'm doing that because I can multitask.
But basically, what I'm saying is,
Grab my tablet.
when I play video games, I want to escape the realism and just enjoy virtually, right? Like nothing forced upon or anything in my video game space. Yes, some people may like that, some people may not like it, but I don't want a video game that has to do with forced diversity and forced politics in my video games.
So what
Some
you're
people may like
saying-
it.
So what you're saying is you don't want Dustborn.
Yes.
God damn it!
And
I
I
gotta
don't-
take your Christmas gift back.
You know that's true. Because here's the thing, and I know you mentioned Dragon Age Veilguard. Yeah, you enjoy it, but I'm also the type of people that if someone likes that franchise so much, right? And the fact that it's dying in front of them because of that forced diversity and the forced storyline, it just fucks up everything. I get it. You
don't.
like it.
Is it?
I don't know
dying?
if it was. Well, it's slowly dying from the sales.
Okay,
Like, it
I'm going to
dropped,
point this
like,
out
50.
really quickly. I've only seen, and this could be just that I'm stuck in an echo chamber when it comes to Dragon Age. I've seen people just go, I thought I was going to hate this game, but I actually like it.
Well,
Well,
there's some
that's
people.
like-
That's like the. I'm not saying the majority, but just the minimum of the people. The majority
I actually
of
beat the game.
Dragon Age fan. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying the majority of the fans who loved and grew up with Dragon Quest, they're
Dragon
just
Age.
sad and disappointed. Dragon Age are just kind of disappointed because they're like, yeah, I cannot touch this game. This is fucking ruined.
Okay, I'm
Well,
going to
and
actually
especially-
point out something as somebody who played the game, okay, and beat the game now. The whole entire they them thing, that's only one character, and it's not that prevalent to the story. It's just basically her side quest of trying to figure out who she is.
Still
they.
forced.
Not really.
At least from
You
my
could
point of
literally
view.
you could literally decide
I
to
mean-
actually go against that. You could literally make the decision throughout the whole entire side quest to actually tell her to be more like a Kunari than that. And
Well,
most
the
of
other
it
thing
is
I was gonna say is like the general just thing of a side quest is they're optional. You don't have.
Yeah.
to do them.
you really don't have to do it. And the thing is with Tosh is the character's name. Tosh is the whole entire thing. You can actually fucking do that where you basically go against everything that Tosh thinks that they are. You can. Does
Okay,
that
then.
affect you negatively? Yes. She dislikes you for it. Or he, or they. But at the same time, here's the thing. What's the difference between, and I'm not saying that it's a big fucking difference, but what's the difference between the fact that in Baldur's Gate 3, you can actually make a character that's they, them, and Dragon Age, where you can make a character that is they, them?
Well, let me tell you the difference with it. Here's the thing. At least with Baldur's Gate, they actually give you that. They actually do give you an option.
And
Whereas
so don't they do, don't they with Dragon Age? I'm saying the character creation. You could
In some cases,
you could literally make a they them character, a he she or she her or a he him character in both games. Correct?
That is correct. But here's another thing I will say to just countermeasure. It's just that there are some people, and I'm not saying the majority. Well, there's probably a few. There's probably like medium of people that they just don't want like pronouns, or probably they don't want to know about the
Okay.
we as they them that kind of scenario. And
and
that's what I
it's-
feel like it is.
They're the pronouns just part of an English language. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The
Mhm.
other thing that people were saying is, oh, every character is gender fluid in that game. So is it in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just saying the actual fucking arguments that I've heard against Dragon Age, Vilgard. Here's the ones that I do agree with. The art style is just fucking weird. The story
That's what I was gonna
actually
say.
needs a little bit of fucking work. Just a little bit. It could have been a whole lot better than what it actually was.
That's the other thing I was gonna say, because the story, again, I have not played it, but I felt bad for the fans because the story wasn't up to par.
The
so to
other
speak.
thing but the ones that I disagree with, the Tosh thing, because again, it's not even prevalent in the fucking story. It's a side quest stuff. The combat system is actually kind of okay. It just looks really fucking bad. The shit, where was I? The pronouns thing. Fucking don't care. The last one that I've heard people say is, oh, you can't make an attractive character. Actually, you can. You just gotta basically do it right. Here's
Oh,
the
horrors,
problem.
They don't have a boob slider. Whatever.
Yeah,
would be-
that's the only thing is you don't have a boob slider, but you can make the chest big, and you can also make a woman that will. You can make a female character that actually doesn't have a top, and you can look at boobas when you go into the fucking thing to change stuff. Here's the good things about it that people don't fucking talk about. Okay, I'm not going to spoil the game, but it answers a lot of the fucking questions about Dragon Age lore. It really does. Not only that, it does have. You do have consequences for the choices you make. Because because one, I'm not going to spoil it, but one character will die, one character will get blighted. Okay? I'm not going to say who, but there's choices that actually have drastically different outcomes. Okay? Now, do I think that it's better than Baldur's Gate 3? No! I actually like Baldur's Gate 3 a lot better. What I'm saying is, it is it's going to be a game that some people like. It's going to be a game that some people hate. But it is not as offensive as Skyrim was when it comes to the level of non-storytelling. Because let's face it, if you actually played Skyrim, how much of a story was there?
There was a few.
It was a little bit, yes. But think about this. There's supposed to be the Civil War going on in Skyrim. Where?
Question.
But anyways,
Question.
just honestly, if you want to play the game, play the game. Enjoy it if you want to. If you don't enjoy it, that's fine too. But I'm just going to say this. It's a lot better than Mass Effect Andromeda.
All right.
Mass Effect Andromeda literally came out with really fucking bad. Oh, that's the other thing. There's sometimes the graphics fuck up with the Veilguard because you'll see start quest and it will not be in the border and it'll be like, oh, that's just really bad. But it's not as bad as them having to add a line because they couldn't code a face properly of, I'm sorry, my face is tired. But anyways, let's get back to Miss Nose Ring that looks like a booger hanging out of her nose.
I was gonna say, can I
Pretty much.
comment about the inclusive thing with gaming?
Go ahead.
Okay, you know, as the female on the stream and the member of the LGBTQ community, being Ace, I could care less about representation. I just don't want it in my face. Like, I'm playing a video game because it's something I want to play. I don't give a shit about what my character is into. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not a role player. That kind of stuff just doesn't matter. Like, I'm playing the game either because I like it, or I like the art style, or in a lot of cases both. As one of those minority groups, actually belonging to two of them, it doesn't really matter. Like the pronouns and shit, like just play the game. If you're that much of a snowflake that kind of stuff bothers you, maybe you need to get out and touch grass, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
And plus, there's no reason to really care about inclusion, considering the fact that if you actually look at fucking games have been inclusive for a very long time.
Yeah.
For instance, I'm going to go way back. Ray will remember this. What was the gender of the fucking protagonist you play in Blood Rain?
Female. Lesbian,
Broken.
I think, too, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Broken Sword?
That one I don't remember, but yeah, that's interesting
Female.
because she's like, Blood Rain is one of the most beloved characters of all time, and she's a lesbian. Apparently, that's fine.
Yeah. So everything that Alyssa Mercante says is completely fucking. She's talking out of her fucking ass. This might as well be her farting. Okay? Every one of these people who, starting with Feminist Frequency, who like to say that games should be more fucking inclusive, I've noticed that none of them fucking play video games.
They never do.
Or else they would have realized, hey, you got Blood Rain, you got Broken Sword, you got Horizon, you have fucking Metroid.
And Metroid goes back to like the arcade days.
We're talking like the 80s as well. for
Yeah,
that.
that's yeah. So like, you also
Perfect
have, like-
Dark. I forgot Perfect
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. But that's they're like, video games should be more inclusive. How much more inclusive do you want them to be? If you have to have every single type of every single person in a game, that's all the game's going to be, and it's not going to have a story. It's not going to have a vision. It's not going to have a storyline. It's not going to have a soul. And that's what makes games good. Is
Yes.
when they breathe, when they're a living thing.
And let's face it, you get Dustborn, a character that's named Pax, who is a complete fucking ignorant twat. But anyways, let's continue this, because I'm tired of looking at her nose ring that looks like a booger.
Because the world is diverse.
Yes, the world is diverse. We all have different fucking thoughts. We have different fucking belief systems. We have different fucking races. We have all this other shit. And to actually sit there and ignore the ones that you do not agree with makes you the stupid motherfucker.
Stupid motherfucker.
Quiet try. There's your meme for the night. Take that fucking picture and make the best meme you can possibly make. Because honestly, every time I see this picture, I think the same thing. She thinks that she has a great point. But the problem is, while she is trying to make that goddamn point, what she doesn't fucking realize is that, again, when you point the finger, there are 3 more pointing back at you, which means that you have to hold yourself to the same standard that you place upon yourself. And if you actually think that diversity is just your way of fucking thinking and not another fucking person's way of fucking thinking that could be contrary to what you think, you are the ignorant one. That's why I actually hate the fucking SJW people. Now, do I believe in diversity? I believe that, yeah, we should have a diverse world. We should talk to each other like peers and like friends and brothers. But when you force it, you're no better than anyone else. And honestly, instead of someone like Melissa Mercanti telling me how the plight of Palestinians, I would rather hear it from a Palestinian.
Yeah.
Instead of hearing Black Lives Matter from somebody like Alyssa Mercante, I'd rather hear it from a person that is of the African American persuasion.
Well, and that's like, and not to get a little political here, I know, like, the things going on with Israel and Palestine and everything like that, that's horrible. I'm the kind of person where I care more about the homeless person down the street that's starving to death than I do the people in another country.
Exactly.
That's just me.
No,
Like,
that's...
I care more about a fellow American citizen than I do someone in another country. Like, I understand it's a humanitarian issue, but we need to help people here at home first and make sure that our veterans have good health care and things like that.
And exactly. And the problem right now is we are focusing more about everywhere else in the world than here. And that's something that you can actually care about the people abroad. But you should also care about the people here. And to think that the United States is not a diverse fucking place because a video game has a male protagonist that happens to be white is the worst take I have ever freaking heard.
Well, not only that, depending on, like, a good example is God of War. Given the character's history, it wouldn't make, he's a, kind of Viking-ish. It's like, doesn't make sense for him to not be that race.
Actually,
Right?
God of War, Kratos is Greek.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Greek.
he's Greek mythology.
He's gonna be. He's gonna look like a Greek. That's what I meant. Not Viking, but Greek. He's gonna look like he's Greek.
By
and
the
if
way,
he doesn't, that's
voiced by
weird.
a black man.
Yes, and that's fine. That's awesome.
That's
But
great.
at the same time, like, the character's gonna look like the ethnicity of where it's set. That's why I still can't. I mean, I still can't really wrap my head around the one Assassin's Creed game with the.
I know what you're talking about, and I can't either.
I can't either, and I'm like, I applaud them for trying something different.
Of course, Assassin's Creed lost me when they decided to make a game based off of Norse.
Yeah, Valhalla was. That's where my wires were crossed. I was thinking of Valhalla and yeah.
Well,
Cleopatra was also. Cleopatra was Greek and Egyptian.
You mean the origins? Gotcha.
Yeah.
And at the same time, she is also described in the histories by the Romans as being olive-skinned.
She's also described as being ugly.
Yes.
Fun fact.
So, here's the thing. Fuck Jada Pinkett Smith. It's cool to be proud of your heritage, but it's a different thing to actually try to steal another person's heritage for your own financial gain.
Yeah.
But anyways, she, at the end of this, because I'm going to play the rest of this real quick. Yeah, she gets applause from a bunch of soy boys who are not willing to stand up to her.
AKA losers. Gotcha.
And if you have a problem with that, come fight me.
Funny thing, I posted this, okay? When I seen that clip, I said, I just posted this, and I replied to, it was just a quote tweet. It was, my mom taught me not to hit little girls.
Yeah.
I got liked for that a bunch of times, but I'm just going to explain what that means. You see, my mom taught me that unless a woman is coming at me with a fucking knife and is threatening my life, do not put my hands on women. She also taught me that there are going to be women who are fully grown that are immature as fuck. And you refer to those as little girls. And that's exactly what Alyssa Mercanti is a little girl.
I mean, I'm just gonna quote my girl Marie on this one. I can't believe it's getting a live action remake. Ladies do not start fights, but we can finish them.
But she got actually. There was a I can't remember the creator's name, but there was a creator that
Very
actually
dark.
Vera Dark. She
Yeah, she was
actually
the
was
one
like,
that asked
okay,
for it.
challenge accepted, and she kept moving the goalpost, kept moving the goalpost. Then the bearded gnome himself, fucking Keemstar, was like, hey, if you guys want, I can actually promote it. And this person, instead of being like, oh, sure, why not, was like, nope, I don't trust you because of your politics and shit like that. Then she tried to actually put, then her way of actually accepting a fight was, this is the parameters in which the fight should be. Nobody will know it about basically who won. It would be a he said, she said thing.
Yeah, which she kept moving the goalposts to the point where, let's be honest, she was already chickening out from the moment Vera Darks called her out.
Because I'm just going to say this really quickly. And there's one thing that I'm going to say. And this is something that I actually believe. No, if something comes out of your fucking mouth, you better mean what you say.
Not only that, it's also actions have consequences. And this is
Yeah.
her action right there. Like the fact that she said, "Come
Fight
fight
me,
me,
bro."
disagree me." Yeah, the fact that she said, "Fight me, bro," and then someone like Vera Dark say, "I'm down. You want to fight?" And you're like, "Oh no, I don't want to fight. I was only kidding." You know, like no, you better back up with those claims. Actions have consequences. This is your action right there, Alyssa McCunty. Sorry, but she's starting to annoy the fuck out of me.
Yes, and this is the thing. This is the reason why this is some of the reasons why I call her the worst journalist ever. Because again, it goes back to what I said at the beginning of the stream. There is a level of professionalism that you should have if you're going to be a journalist. Doing this is not going to get you a job at the New York Times.
Not even well, and actually no, she did a freelance for Rolling Stone. Never mind.
Yeah, but when was the last time Rolling Stone actually was relevant?
It's like 6 pages now, and half of them are ads.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
She is pretty much that's probably why she is doing a lot more live streams and stuff, because I hear she's doing a lot more live streams, is because I highly doubt anybody's looking at her writing going, oh, this is a very intelligent person.
No.
In fact,
And
let me
there
actually
was
look this up
someone.
really quick. Let's
Sorry, go
actually,
ahead.
instead of going through the other videos I have, let's actually look at her writing style too. Shall we?
Mhm.
Wait, that's not the right person. That's an actual cool person. I don't know how to spell her name. Yay. Alyssa. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to bring it back to the Noxtron 5000. Let's actually look at her.
The Noxtron 5000.
Yeah, that's what Kat named it.
Actually, Chris Wolf, I do consider her a Chihuahua, annoying and noxious one.
But by the way, I have to pull this up really quickly. Alyssa
do.
Mercante no longer working at Kotaku. Again, there's that ugly fucking picture of her smug fucking face that honestly, I think Vera Dark would have knocked fucking
She
cold.
would have knocked her out. She would have knocked her out flat. And
I mean, look at that jaw.
nothing
That's a
close
glass
to-
jaw if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it's just.
And I
fucking
wouldn't even
sad.
call
Mhm.
her a Chihuahua. You know what she is? She's not a Chihuahua. She's not even a honey badger, because a honey badger is will fucking be violent and shit like that, but is small. No, she's even worse than that. She's a single-celled amoeba.
Honestly, I'll take that.
Because that's all because that's the thing. Work news. After exactly 2 years, I decided to leave Kotaku. I think she got fired.
He got fired, most definitely. Because with the funny enough, Nox, this was during the time where she had a lawsuit with Smash JT because she didn't like his take on her.
Well, let's look at Smash JT, because we have a fucking article from Smash JT. Alyssa Mercante writes, Rolling Stone article, predictable Twitter meltdown ensues. Okay. Now infamous, known for some corners of gaming industry for her outspoken behavior, personal attacks, and unhinged behavior, which is all things that you should not have if you're a professional journalist.
That pissed me off when I saw that article. I was like, this bitch will never stop putting stuff about me. Oh yeah, Halo 2. Yeah, awesome. You know, it's just so stupid.
Any company that hires Alyssa Mercante, even for byline/temp, proves to everyone that they know nothing about the gaming landscape and definitely should not have decided to dedicate a gaming section. Yeah, she does not know anything about gaming. Doesn't seem to like when they chase people they don't like out of the industry. I have a question. Who's got chased out of the industry by Alyssa Mercante?
No one.
I'm just saying.
Unless I'm thinking, yeah.
I'm just saying. Nobody has. She puts herself on this. She is definitely somebody that puts herself on this pedestal that is not really earned. It's like her. It's like Harmon Smith's level, where it's like, oh, you're known for writing. Okay, cool.
He writes with AI.
Not
I'm pretty
only
sure
that,
she does too.
yeah, but not only that, she is chronically online on Twitter. Like that's all she does. That's her cope fest.
Yes.
Like I wish I wasn't kidding.
For instance. Also, she went off of, I guess, like fucking Ethan Klein for some fucking reason. 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours. Really quickly, Ray, how long have I been online? Today, do you think?
Not that long.
Red, how long have you been
Hour or
online
two?
today?
Only like for 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. How often do you guys see me online?
At least once in a while.
You know why that is?
And by that, because we have things called reality.
Because I'm trying to figure out if I can go back down to where Ray lives and we can actually just sit there and just like scream at like clouds or something.
Yeah, screaming at clouds would be safe.
Old man yelling at
Bad.
cloud.
But yeah, she's perpetually online, and it actually gets worse if you actually look at her reply section. It
The
really
thing
is.
she is literally chronically online. She thinks that the internet is her safe spot, when in reality, if you say something a certain opinion, you're gonna get clapped.
Look
It's
at this.
simply that.
This
And I
is-
think
this-
it's hilarious that she's constantly on Twitter because of the atmosphere of Twitter. You
Well,
know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially with the
but-
whole AI coming up and then whatnot.
But look at
Not
this.
only that, just she's definitely like leans a certain way politically, and that's not exactly welcome on Twitter right now.
Oh, look at this. 13 minutes, 14 minutes, 38 minutes. When is she writing? By the way, since Dave Meltzer is winning the fucking poll by a lot right now, that's another fucking person that's perpetually online.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing.
Did
just-
he also block you too, if I'm not mistaken?
He blocked me for actually being logical about wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. If you're perpetually online and actually responding to criticism, you have a thin skin.
Pretty
Just
much.
saying.
Not only that, just grow a thicker skin. If you cannot handle that kind of criticism, then fuck off. Log off the internet.
When does she have time to write? Look at this.
Again, she spends a lot more time online and quote unquote streaming where she is a gamer. She isn't.
I actually want to look up one of her articles and see how much you
Because
can
I'm like,
tell.
I'm perpetually online, but that's because I work from home and I'm disabled. I use
Yeah.
Discord for everything.
And not only that, sometimes I do online classes, so there's that.
And not only that, like a lot of schools actually use Discord now for
Mm-hmm.
classes. That's
There's
like-
even Zoom. There's fuck, I can't remember the other one, but it's basically like you have to have a camera and whatnot, and just
yeah,
you do it. I forgot the name of the program though, but you get where I'm coming from.
the team meetings.
Yeah, the
like,
Microsoft team.
Microsoft
the
Teams,
Microsoft
like-
team. Yeah.
you know, anything nowadays, basically businesses use things like Discord and things like that. Like it's a constant contact. You don't get a break.
So, Ray,
Understand
I
this
pulled
now.
up her Rolling Stone article, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me the first thing you see that is a no-no in any type of writing?
Oh dear God, the formatting.
Not only that, look at the first line.
Yeah.
Can tell me that you actually know only how to write essays without telling me you know
Yeah.
only how to write essays?
It should read, it's been 20 years since it's hard to believe is fluff that you don't need. You're writing an
Yeah.
article. Normally if this would be printed, they would cut that out because you have a limited print space. You cut out the fluff.
And not only that, but this is interesting, but at the
Yeah.
same time, game could have easily been a disaster. By whose standards?
Yeah.
Said Halo 2 proved to be not just that goddamn that's grammar sucks.
Yeah.
It should read, instead, Halo 2 proved to be the perfect follow-up. You can literally remove this part.
Not only that, like, that's also her opinion. I know
Yeah.
plenty of people thought Halo 2 sucked. So.
Here's how she should have wrote it, in my opinion, okay? Instead, Halo 2 proved to be a perfect follow-up to Xbox flagship title. And it also was one of the best games ever made, because she's giving her opinion because it's an editorial.
Yeah, and it's
Now-
Halo 2 is definitely not one of the best games ever made.
And now,
Because not all games have been made yet. You can't make that distinction.
and now if you actually look at, oh shit,
Yeah, Halo 2 had very troubled development. It did.
it really did. But at the same time,
It
I'm
did.
looking at this and going, okay, now prove this line.
Oh God, one of the best games ever made. Okay.
The extent of Halo 2's massive success has been well documented over the last 2 decades. Okay. As has the famously difficult development of the game. Okay, so this is how this first should read. Because she's going into the development mess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what
Where's
it should
the
say,
sources?
this should be gone, for one. And you can give a little bit of your own opinion because it is an
Yeah.
editorial.
It's like scrambled thing.
Yeah, but it is an editorial. So
But the thing is, what she's saying was a mess.
this grammar can get rid of that.
I don't.
It should say instead of Halo
Yeah.
2, instead Halo 2 proved to be a perfect game or perfect follow-up to Xbox flagship title, despite its many developmental issues.
Yeah.
And
which is
then you
something I
go
will
into
say.
it.
The only problem, here's the thing I will say, Bungie did had a trouble with the development of the time. Originally, it was supposed to release in 2003, but one of the Microsoft higher ups were like, "Hey, you guys want to delay it? Okay, let's delay it." Everyone's wanted to keep a regular schedule. The higher up says, "Fuck it,
Yeah,
we're
like I
doing
said,
20,
pay by
2004."
Really quickly, I want to
Which-
answer censored really quickly. Yeah, I agreed that she's probably being paid by the word, and that's how journalists do it. But the problem is the grammar is so fucking bad that even a fucking good editor would be like, yeah, this is not good.
Yeah, I feel like she just did it in one go. I feel like that's the thing.
But that is her one thing. But at the same time, oh, look, you can actually find articles about stuff. Let's see here. Games Radar. I don't give a shit about Games Radar. Why can't I find any of her Kotaku articles? Did they get rid of them?
I guess.
I would put the Kotaku
I just want to see
That
how bad.
words are hard.
It's really bad. Like,
I just really want to see how bad these are. Holy
it's
shit.
so fucking up.
Kotaku articles. Okay, here we go. Let's actually look. This is the one that actually I was talking about that Destiny actually mentioned and then pointed out the fact that she is really, really thirsty for Hassan Piker.
Mm-hmm.
And this happened right before she got fired or quit.
Mm-hmm.
Or quit. But really quickly.
The fact that Frogan is over there is just pissing me off.
Really quickly. They did this. Are you ready for this, Ray?
Yes.
I'm going to read a little bit of this because, again, though this is a summer content, this is important to actually talk about. Streaming platform Twitch has banned several high-profile Arab streamers for a panel that took place at TwitchCon last month. Yes. The banned streamers include Capri Sun Pappy, Frogan, Raful Ticket, Denim's TV, and Vio, who for some reason we need to actually point out is not Arab.
No. Like, none. No, whatsoever. What?
Is it bad? I don't know who any of these people are. Then I watch.
No, it's a good thing that you don't know who this fucking piece of shit is.
I only know about Frogan because I literally talk shit about veterans, and that's very fucked.
Frogan, this one right here, stated on a live stream, and this is what got her banned more than this, that veterans deserve PTSD.
What?
And not get paid or some shit like that. I don't know.
You realize more than just veterans get post-traumatic stress disorder. Anybody can get post-traumatic stress disorder from anything. I know someone that has post-traumatic stress disorder for managing, a corporate retail chain for most of
But the
their
problem
life.
is she doubled down on that and said,
Yeah.
I listened to that back. I thought, based?
It's so stupid.
By the way, the fun thing is, this is the reason why she said that. Let's see here. They basically did a whole entire thing. They did a tier list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of which Twitch personalities on their tier list could use who could or couldn't say the word Habibi, the Arab word for friend or beloved. The problem is they went really racist about it.
Mm-hmm.
A clip of Rogan saying that she hoped soldiers got PTSD during a live stream was shared across X, formerly Twitter. And that's one of the reasons why. And the thing is, Ethan Klein, who I don't agree with Ethan Klein on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think he's a fucking, especially when it came to attacking advertisers when he didn't when not getting along with Keemstar. But he's been calling out fucking Hassan, Frogan, and a couple of other people who are being a little bit more anti-Semitic when it comes to what's going on with Israel and Palestine, because he happens to be Jewish and married to a woman who is Israeli.
Not only that, he actually had a rare W stating of what they said, and this is something I actually give credit where credit's due with Ethan Klein.
So the thing is, this article Destiny looked at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He pointed out the flaws in this article, so I'm not going to do it. Go look it up for Destiny. And then pulled about every fucking time that she has thirsted over Hassan Piker. And I think I actually have that one. I think it's...
Sometimes it feels like...
Yep, it's this right here. This is from Smash JT. And fucking... I'm just going to really quickly, if I can find where he is not talking. He is going to actually show how bad she is actually going off with this stuff. Ready?
At Kotaku. No wonder Hassan always gets such favorable coverage over there, LMAO. These tweets are so damn bad, it's pathetic. How your Friday is going.
Like this. May 7th, 2021. I don't know how your Friday is going, but Hassan just read my joke out loud on his stream. Okay. Why is that a big thing? Big problem?
Mm-hmm.
Censored. Why is friend a prohibited word? Don't know.
It's weird.
Don't actually fucking know. Here's my opinion. Say friend how you ever want.
Friends.
Exactly. Thank you, Ollie. Politics aside, Hassan isn't that good looking.
But Hassan just read my joke out loud on his stream. And then she replied to herself, yes, I'm a Hassan Piker groupie, and I will not apologize for this.
She is
Disgusting.
She wants Hassan's Piker.
She wants to get on that, you know what.
And we have our meme.
There we go.
Whoa. You can't hit a woman. That's a woman.
Not only that, Nox, if you look at the memes, I actually found the one that you can start on since we
What?
a little ADHD. I
The
posted something on the
the
meme.
Mass Effect Andromeda funny T-post glitch.
Yeah, because we
Do
were,
not
when we had
remind me
our-
of that.
This is just the T posing moving around.
Let's continue though.
And, on its own, you read that and you're like, okay, we all are.
By the way, this is Smash JT. He's been criticizing Alyssa Mercante, right? Now, if you were a person of reasonable intellect, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. If you're getting criticism, would you go to that person?
I'd be like, okay, brush it off. Move
Right.
on to the next.
Some
Right.
of these people have never been through an art critic at art school, and it shows.
Yeah, but if somebody is criticizing you and it's bothering you, would you go to them?
I'd be like, dude, what's your problem? I confront people about that kind of shit. No shame.
Would you go to that person's fucking significant other and bitch to them?
No.
No.
Alyssa Mercante did that, which to me proves one thing. With the whole entire ducking a fight, with that, she is a fucking coward, too.
Not only that, she tried to cease and desist Smash JT over his criticism towards her.
When you think about this, she's trying to censor all criticism from her, one, which means she has a thin skin. Two, she does that stuff with Smash JT.
Well, not only that, I'm thinking she's college educated.
Yeah.
Like, writing and critiques are a part of it. Why didn't she learn to take a critique when she was in college?
She probably
It's like-
did, but then decided, you know what, I'm too good for this shit because. And here's the thing, I'm gonna say this about Binghamton University. There's a reason why I didn't go to Binghamton University.
Mm.
Why I went to SUNY Oswego. Yes, I'm gonna actually say where I went to college. I don't care.
Fuck it.
It is because the professors, most of the professors at Binghamton University, it's a mixed bag. Some are really fucking liberal.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are not. Like, they did actually they will actually allow conservative voices on campus, which is a good thing. But it just seems like, considering the fact that during the people that were protesting about Free Palestine, they allowed people to camp in places. You remember that whole entire protest thing?
Yep.
They were doing that. They were allowing that in Binghamton University.
Yeah, because, freedom of speech and all
That's
that
completely fucking fine, but they were actually, the reason why it was in the news here was because the protesters were blocking people from going to classes, and the college did nothing about it.
Yeah, that's
I had that
another
happen
thing.
more than once at my college with the people protesting pro-life stuff, and there's like, they're blocking me from going to class. I'm paying to go here. These people right now have more rights than I do as a student. I had a real problem with that.
By the way, my professor who taught me film was a lot more accredited than the film teacher in Binghamton University, because my teacher worked on a film.
Yeah.
He worked on Minority Report
Yeah.
with Tom Cruise. Anyways, let's continue.
Fanboys and fangirls of certain channels out there. Whatever, like a one-off, okay. You enjoy his content for whatever reason, probably because you're an activist and he fits your agenda and goals with the ideologies that he pushes, but whatever the reason is, we all have our people we like to watch. I've been inseminated by a...
That is a bad fucking word to use.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
For those of you...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's...
Oh, shit, the video fucking froze. Hold on.
God damn it.
Sorry, guys. I just noticed the video froze. Here we go.
Yeah, bragging about being knocked up. by
I've been
something. I don't think that
inseminated by a
word-
pic of Hassan the Hun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's not creepy levels of fucking creepy. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
As Mariah
It
once
does.
said, "Why are
You
you
are
so obsessed with me?"
Yeah.
She also said, all I want for Christmas is you.
I
That's her
fucking walked into
infinite
that.
money glitch. Let's not go there.
Yes.
A pic of
More
Hassan-
like royalty checks.
Really
That's
quickly.
hence infinite money glitch. As soon as Christmas rolls around, Mariah Carey gets a big fat check every year.
Mhm.
Peter Freakout, my professor actually did film work for it. He was a filmmaker for it, and he actually talked about how Tom Cruise was so nice. He actually bought catering for a whole entire day for everyone
Mhm.
on that fucking picture. So
Hassan the Hun
Yeah.
wearing his new union-made merch featuring Bernie Sanders while reading Dune, which is
Okay, time out. Time out.
Uh,
As the hetero female in this channel, that man is not attractive.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
It's a
that-
He
totally
isn't.
normal thing.
but
for
neither of them
someone-
are. But you know, dude in the glasses.
You know what?
knew.
We should be a little bit more inclusive. We need to find a gay person to be on the stream too.
Fuck. Fuck. We need some.
I mean, we have Pidgey. We have the pigeon minority.
Mhm.
We
That is a
have
possibility.
we have Spectre, who is obviously the very nerdy minority. We have Ray, which is the female gamer minority. We have the burrito, Red, who is the minority.
Of the minorities.
And you have me, the white man, who sometimes turns into a chick with boobs.
Pretty much.
So we have the transgenders covered too, apparently.
Yeah, we
Get
do need
Griffin
some.
Gaming.
No, fuck Griffin Gaming. Get him out of here.
Hassan said,
I've landed in New York for a wedding, and the weather there is awful. I was informed weddings can reschedule if it's raining. This should be illegal. What?
Creepy.
So are we going out or not?
Like this. Okay, she says about being inclusive, and she's a fucking stalker.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
what? I'm just gonna say what.
Dude, this is so
This is
obsessive.
creepy.
I'm actually
This
going
is
to
unhinged.
I'm just gonna continue to actually. Let's continue.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. We found someone that's worse than me in deep.
Yes. Let's see here. Okay. Men be scared to dress, but Hassan the Hun is up in my eyes like.
Huh?
Dude, notice beset by behavior is going off the chart. Oh my fucking god.
Oh look, there's a picture of her.
Ew. Ugly bitch.
Oh, you know for fucking where is that? I just seen that. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Oh, fuck. What's this? How is he signing anything with those sausages? Very carefully. Let's see what. Let's see where this goes here. Alyssa Mercante. BB, if you were in New York, you're supposed to tell me.
Number one, he's not your baby. Secondly, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you off meds? Just say that.
Again,
She needs.
she's supposed to be a journalist. There's a level of professionalism you're supposed to have as a journalist. Much
Like,
with a lot
here's
of
the-
different public individuals. Like, for instance, because we do a live stream, technically we are public individuals. There has to be a level of fucking professionalism. I am not going around saying how much I really, really, really want to get in the pants of somebody.
Not only that, if you're gonna behave this way, have an alt account. But doing it with a public, like an actual public
Like
account,
your professional account just makes you seem unprofessional.
yeah, just have a like an alt account that's not linked to your professional account. I'm just putting it out there. This is like basic common sense 101 right there.
Yes. This is the last. Here's some more. BB, I'm waiting, and it's a picture of Lady Gaga.
Oh, no. I refuse to believe that shit. No. Hold on. You mean to tell me she's using Lady Gaga picture?
Mm-hmm.
You're not even in her level. You don't even look like her, you crazy bitch.
Can I just say one thing? Please, please, please.
Please do.
Are you singing Poker Face?
Yes.
Yes.
Lady Gaga has more fucking class than Alyssa
I love
Mercante,
Lady
and
Gaga.
fucking
100%.
Lady Gaga should sue Alyssa Mercante for even showing her picture.
Yeah.
Was on my bingo card seeing him come up with W takes, but I don't care about that. I
Yeah,
just
who
want
cares
to.
about that?
She did end up meeting fucking. I'm hoping this is. Are you a DI? Are you DIE hotties ready? Blah 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 blah. Fuck that. I'm just looking through this because I don't want to take Smash G's copies, Smash G's video or Smash JT's video, but at the same time, I gotta say this: there was one thing that they showed a video of Alyssa finally meeting Hassan. He looks so fucking uncomfortable.
Well,
And-
yeah, he just met his freaking stalker. I'd be uncomfortable.
He not only that, he's just like, ew, what a freak.
Do you
What
think
a weirdo.
Do you think that if Hassan Piker got his hair cut in New York City, she would go to that fucking place, find his hair, pull it, and just make a hair doll?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, this chick gives me voodoo vibes.
This woman gives me vibes that she sits, that she has a shrine in her closet dedicated to Hassan Piker that she prays to every fucking day.
Yeah.
That she sacrifices conservatives to. She like stabs MAGA hats all the time.
It's just really, really bad.
I'm just gonna say this, because we're gonna be closing up now. Because honestly, there's only so much of this I can take. But I just can't remember what this last video.
She's
last
Helga
video.
from
I don't
Hey
even know
Arnold.
how-
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
She even kind of looks like her.
Oh yeah, this
Agreed.
is the Alyssa Mercante DM'd his wife. Basically, she, instead of going to the person that's been criticizing her, went behind his back and messaged his wife's personal Facebook.
Seriously, bring up before we end the stream. Bring up a picture of Helga Pataki from Hey Arnold and put it next to a picture of Alyssa Mercante.
Quiet try, you know what to do.
It's gonna be.
We don't have
creepy.
that much time, dude.
We need some.
Wow, why is it that Google automatically knew what I was looking for?
Good question.
Okay. Really quickly. Pulling it back. That's Helga Pataki. If you guys never watched Hey Arnold!
Football head.
By the way, 90s stream is this Saturday.
Good times, good vibe.
Always.
Oh, she can't be Helga Pataki because Helga or Alyssa wouldn't be. Well, yeah, she would probably punch a nerd. But anyways, as we're wrapping up, let's give our final thoughts about Alyssa Mercante. I'll let Red go first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now for you, Alyssa Mercante. You're not a very good journalist, and you are chronically online, ma'am. If I were you, actually, not even ma'am, ma'am, you are chronically online, and if you cannot handle even the single criticism, guess what? People are gonna criticize you, and if you get butthurt about it, grow a thicker skin. Don't just creepily calling someone's wife, doing a cease and desist, have an actual lawsuit, not once but twice, and act like a normal human being. Like go outside, touch some grass for once. You're a freelance agent, right? Go fucking touch grass. End of story.
By the way, I'm gonna be a fucking prick on Saturday stream. The poll's gonna be what next week's topic: meme review, meme review, meme review, or meme review. Pick one. We need meme reviews.
Listen, the chat has spoken. They want Dave Bowser. Okay, myself included.
They want Tony Khan. I swear Tony Khan's my dildo is shaped like Tony Khan.
Because it's fucking hilarious.
But anyways, Ray, your last thoughts about Alyssa Mercante.
As a female gamer, you do not represent me. Please kindly stop talking for female gamers. Thank you.
She's not even a female gamer. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
She's just a faker. That's it.
Okay, my final thoughts about Melissa Mercante. You see, as a public figure, which technically, since I own a YouTube channel, I'm a public figure too. But the thing is, you can sit there and say, I'm too much of a bitch to show my face, which I will agree. Because you see, I don't care. I have a face for radio. And some people are like that. They just have faces for radio. You, Miss Mercante, go Bearcats, first of all. Just to give that one. Binghamton University, Bearcats.
Yep.
I will say this. You went to college in a bunch of different places according to your LinkedIn, which is cool. You're a very educated person. That is great. I am so proud that you're a educated person. But just because you're educated doesn't mean that you know everything.
Pretty much.
You see, when you close yourself off to the point where you think only your opinions matter, guess what? You are actually not as smart as you think you are.
Quiet Try has the Helga meme.
Oh, fuck.
Yep, that was fast.
Okay, we'll just have this up while I'm talking. We'll have this up when I'm talking. Okay? Because here's the thing that I encourage everyone who listens to me to. Go out there and talk to people with opposing views. I'm going to give an example, not to piss off Ray. But this should tell you how things are. Me and Ray are friends. We've been friends for years, right? I know when there's a topic that if I actually bring the fuck up on stream, it's just going to devolve into us arguing. And then we would actually end up talking about fucking burritos or something later on. I don't know.
Kind of weird. We'll get in an argument, then we get sidetracked on something completely different. It's freaking hilarious.
Now, before I actually say the one that we had, realize I'm just giving this example. We are not going into it. Okay?
Alrighty.
But I was going to talk about the current events, Mr. Beast. And I come to hear Ray just go off on Mr. Beast, about Mr. Beast. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to, shove that aside.
Yeah,
Just
we're not
push
gonna
it
talk about
over
that.
and just push it under the fucking rug and not mention it ever again. Okay? So what I did instead was talk about the fact I have a job. Now, I heard her criticisms. I listened to her. She's listened to me. Because guess what? If every one of us thought the same, it would be a boring fucking world. And people like Alyssa Mercante apparently want the world boring. Or they just want, because put it this way, if there is nobody out there that disagrees with Alyssa Mercante, she would be fucking bored, and she couldn't use her victim mentality anymore. So here's the thing. I'm going to end it with this. The world is diverse. It's a very diverse place, you stupid motherfucker. Everyone has different opinions on how the world should run. People come from different backgrounds, different belief systems, different political leanings. All of them should be inclusive, including the ones that you do not agree with. Do I like racist people? No. But I am never going to say, hey, people like fucking pick some Nick Fuentes should not have a platform. Because the minute that I say that, I'm against free speech. Instead, I was just going to call Nick Fuentes a little wiener that needs to get his head punched in a couple of times. That's my free speech. The world is better.
My free speech is I think Andrew Tate is a danger to all women.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
I could sit there and say that certain people should not have their platforms. But I will never actually try to stop them from having those platforms. Because my opinion doesn't matter. Because if I enacted my opinion that I'm no better than them, do I like Rachel Ziegler? No, I think she's a pretentious ass. And Snow White is going to bomb so hard that she may never get work again. But am I going to stop her from talking on social media? No.
It's just, at the end of the day, we have our takes, we have our opinions, and, we just call it like it is,
And that's the thing I like with doing these streams. We laugh, we cry, we learn things.
Pretty much.
Question our sanity. Mostly.
Yes. Quiet Try gives us a couple good memes. So, I'm just going to say this. Say Alyssa Mercante, for some reason, finds out about this. And let's face it, she might, because her picture is in the thumbnail. I'm just going to say this. Take a fucking joke.
Literally.
If you are so fucking thin-skinned that you can't take the fact that people are joking about you and it's hurting your fifis, obviously you didn't learn anything from being in Binghamton, New York.
Yes. The thing is, here's another thing. People like that who take it very too serious, it's obvious that comedy is dying because people like Alyssa McCunty are not taking it as a joke. That's the problem with this.
I'm going to say this, okay? If ever I end up ever see her live streaming and I just happen to be in there, and she's just like going off about all this shit, I'll just be like, "Would you like some cheese with that wine?"
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all you're doing is whining about something that you cannot fucking control. People are going to have opinions about you. And if you can't handle those fucking opinions, don't be a public fucking figure. Okay?
Yeah, just especially if you are having a professional account, yeah, it'll look bad on your end. I'm just saying.
But that is all that we're going to be doing for tonight. I will, during Thanksgiving, shit, I didn't mean for that to start. I will, during Thanksgiving, set up the stuff for the 90s stream. Okay? Ray, what do you think about the 90s?
Great time. They don't make them like they used to anymore. Hearing the
Ah,
truth about Nickelodeon was a little dark, and definitely made me question some things about my childhood. But we'll talk about that on Saturday.
fruit stripe gum, the gum that fucking didn't last
5
that
seconds
long.
of flavor.
5 seconds of flavor, and the rest of your time it's like, why'd I buy fucking fruit stripe?
The
Not-
memories, man.
Yes.
No,
And
no,
it was it was even better
What?
when they came with when the rappers came with the tattoos that you could put on your tongue.
Yeah.
yeah,
Ooh, I just thought of...
or
back in the
Sega
90s.
Genesis or Super Nintendo. Oh my
Yes.
god.
And of course, back then, for all you wrestling people, The Rock didn't look like he was on steroids.
Nope. But we do have Austin 316 era.
Yes.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Hulk Hogan was
Yeah,
not
hell
nearly
yeah.
as creepy as he is now.
Pretty much.
That's debatable.
Dave Meltzer actually was intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
But
The smell of Blockbuster Video.
here's how the 90s stream is going to work.
Why can't they put that in a candle?
I know.
I know.
But here's how the 90s stream is going to work. I'm going to give Ray, and if Red's going to be on, I don't know if he's going to be on.
I'll fucking do it.
Okay. Ray and Red have to. This is your homework. This is your homework
Mhm.
assignment, okay? Have to come up with
Mm.
2 clips each that has to do with the 90s.
Okay.
Can be about anything 90s related, okay?
Okay.
And then that's what's going to be the stream. Each of us get 2 clips to
Alrighty.
remember the 90s with. And I am going to have to get with Ray because I have a feeling that we're going to pick the same one.
That's fair.
I was definitely thinking of a certain Blockbuster Videos commercial.
Oh, well. There you go. But anyways, let's end the stream because I actually have to go do stuff that involves being an adult. So I hope you all have a lovely night, and I will see you on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, to Alyssa Mercante, this is just for you. This is just for you. Take a fucking joke. Bye.
Adios.
Ray, you're supposed to say bye.
Bye. Oh no.